programmable logic devices, or what we call as PLDs. So let us move on to the topic. What are programmable logic devices? They are nothing but an integrated circuit which contains large number of gates as well as flip-flops. And what we can do with it is we can configure them or we can program them. And the kind of programming that is done in these programmable logic devices, that is the simplest form of programming in the form of fuses. Furthermore, the fuses are intact if we see originally. And while we are doing programming, then what we do, we can blow the fuse, and with that what happens, the connection is getting broken. So if we have to understand this concept of fusing, let us shift to the diagram. Now the diagram given here are representing fuses only. This is the kind of fuse that was used at home. Nowadays it is obsolete. So what the concept was, there was a wire from this side and there was a wire from this side. Now if we see, there is no connection until you are not having this part connected over here. So the concept in this kind of fuse was, there would be a wire here in this form, it would be a thin wire, and once you are bringing this device in contact with this one, so the connection is created from here to here. So that time we say the connection is intact, means connection is closed. Then if you are providing a very high voltage, due to the high voltage what will happen, the wire that we are having here, this wire will be blown away and the connection will be lost. So it will that time act as open circuit. So the voltage that we are applying, that voltage would be responsible for breaking the wire. The other one is also a fuse that is normally used in the transformer, and you can again see here there is a wire, and again this wire will blow away whenever you are having a very high voltage. So the programming that we are referring, it refers to this 1 and 0, where this 1 is the close switch and this 1 refers to the open switch. And how are we able to do an open switch? That would be done by giving a voltage, and originally what is happening, originally your switch will be always closed. So this is the concept of the simple programming that we are talking in the PLDs, and these points are written here. It is the simplest form of programming that is using the concept of fuses only, and in the original state all the fuses would be intact, and while you are programming, then what you can do, you can blow the fuse. So that is a simple concept of programmable logic devices. Then the different types of programmable logic devices are SPLD, CPLD and FPGA. So these are the three broad categories of PLDs. Then the SPLD is divided into 4 different parts, which are ROM, PLA, PAL and GAL. So they are nothing but, it is an array, they are nothing but an array of AND gates plus OR gates, and we can connect them in a certain fashion to create various logical expressions. Now I will give you the brief introduction regarding the types of SPLD. Now see this table. As I said, if we look at the programmable logic devices, it is nothing but an array of AND gates plus OR gates. Now this table will be giving you an idea that which of the arrays would be programmable. So if we look at the PROM, you can see here AND array would be fixed only, you cannot program it, while as OR array can be programmed. If we look at PLA, both the arrays are programmable. If we look at PAL and GAL, then AND array is programmable, while as OR is not programmable, they are fixed. So the same thing is given in this diagram as well. The PROM is having fixed array of AND gates and the programmable OR, and so on for PAL and PLA. Now I want you to have a focus on this diagram. This is a normal way. Suppose if we are having AND gate and these are the multiple inputs, input number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We can also represent the same with a single line, as you can see here, a single line, and wherever there is a connection, there we will have this cross. This cross will indicate there is a connection, and if suppose there is no cross available, that would indicate no connection. So this diagram and this diagram is same, and similar is for the OR array also. The multiple inputs of multiple lines will be represented with only a single particular line, and connections would indicate how many inputs are given. Now how do we program? As you can see here, how are we blowing away the fuse? All the switches are in contact. This is what I said in the introduction. Originally all the contacts would be present. So the input is A, B, C and D, and the output is A, B, C, D. Now see, once you are programming, you can see here A is now disconnected, D is also disconnected. So the output is only B dot C. So originally all the connections are intact, and once you are doing a programming, you are blowing away some of the connections, and accordingly we say this is a kind of programming that we are doing. Now same thing is shown here also. Here all the three connections are present, so the output is A plus B plus C, and this is the other representation where one line would be connected here and rest would be shown with the programming. Okay, and same is given in the other diagram also. You can see here C is not present. So how do you represent this in the alternate way? You see here there is a connection, so cross means connection, so they are connected, A and B is connected, and you can see at C there is no connection, there is no cross given. So if there is no cross means there is no connection, so C is not connected here, so the value is only A plus B.